Hey chopsticks! Today on the menu is nachos! Now if you are new to my channel, welcome! My name is Merrick, nice to meet you. I film mukbangs and ASMR, so if you are interested in these types of videos, make sure to subscribe. Without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so I got my nachos right in front of me. I am starving. Let's see, everyone. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So ready for these nachos? Let's choose. Ooh, this one looks pretty fine to me. Oh my god, check this out, you guys. Open wide. We got the chip, we got some ground beef, we also got some mozzarella melted cheese on there. Slay. Mmm. 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 So delicious. Mmm. Mmm. I believe this is one of the first times I've ever done a nachos mukbang on my channel. I think I did one other one, probably like half a year ago. It was a live stream, I think. I got the nachos from 7-Eleven. If you haven't seen it before, I'll link it right there. It's a pretty good video. Pretty nice live stream. But unlike that video, these nachos are homemade. I made this all myself. So I'll be talking about my recipe, I guess. On this side, we have some guac. Of course, you can't have nachos without guac, you guys. And we got some salsa. Delicious. Here, I'm gonna give you guys a chip with, oop, no, there we go. With the guac. You guys got it? Got it? Slay. Mmm. 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 The guac is so good. I actually cheated a little bit when making the guac because I was lazy to go buy ingredients. Gonna take some salsa here. Let me actually do a close-up shot of the nachos. So on my little baking sheet, I got the chips. They are a mixture between the Tostitos extra thick and I also got their lime flavor. I think it's Tostitos. Is that the brand name? Sorry, I forgot. But basically, I had a bag of extra thick chips, extra thick tortilla chips, which are the orange ones. I'm not sure if you can tell. They probably all look the same to you guys. But I had a half a bag full of the extra thick tortilla chips. I didn't have enough to cover the entire pan, so I got some of their lime flavored ones and I just mixed it all in here. And I cooked some ground beef with spicy taco seasoning. And to top it off, I just grated some mozzarella cheese and I sprinkled it on top, put this in the oven on broil for a minute or two, melted the cheese, and there we go. Next up, we got the guac. So all I did was I just took some avocados and I mashed it into my mortar and pestle. And I know you're supposed to put some onions, some cilantro, some lime juice in here, but honestly, I didn't have any of the three items in my household. Like, who doesn't have onions in their household? I apparently don't. So all I did was I just took some avocados I had and just mashed it up in this mortar. Is this the mortar or is this the pesto? I think it's the mortar. I think this is the mortar and like the thing you like grind it with is the pestle. So all there is in here is avocado. I don't want to like lie to you guys and be like, oh, this is like 100% authentic guac, because it's not. And then we also have some lemon. I only had lemon, not lime. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to use what I have. When life gives you lemons, you make some good guac. Who actually uses that saying though? When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Okay, so put some lemon juice in there. And then here is the salsa. Not gonna lie, guys, I did not make this myself. This wasn't homemade. It's from a jar that I got at the grocery store. let's take another chip. Ooh, this one has a lot of toppings. Oops. There we go. The lemon juice adds like a really nice hit of acidity. The perfect balance. Oh my god, this is like the best chip ever. Look at this one. I feel like I'm just showing you guys all the chips. Like every chip I'm taking, I'm just doing a close up. When in reality, they all look the same, probably to you. Check it out. We got the guac, the salsa, the ground beef, spicy ground beef, and melted mozzarella cheese. Let's toast to that. So, I'm about to do the question of the day next. I feel like a lot of you guys will be like, this question of the day is seriously so random. But once I get talking about what I want to talk about today, it'll make a lot more sense. So let's move on to the question of the day. Today's question of the day is, have you ever painted a wall before? Have you ever painted a wall before? And if so, what color? What color did you paint your wall? Please let me know your answers in the comments down below because I would love to read all of your responses. I know, right? It's kind of random. But it's going to make a lot more sense once I get talking today. I feel like nachos isn't really a good mukbang food to talk like to eat and talk, because I feel like I'm like choking sometimes, like I'm inhaling the tiny little chips down my throat without chewing it. So like that's why I'm like kind of coughing sometimes. I'm not sure if I cut that out. I probably did, but in the beginning I was like coughing like crazy because like a huge chip went down my throat without me like chewing it properly because I was too busy talking to the camera. So like a couple of things that I moved in between cuts. I'm not sure if anyone noticed. Probably no one noticed. I'm just pointing it out and now everyone notices. That's like the same thing when you're like, oh, sorry, I have a zit right here. And you're telling your friend like, oh, excuse me, I have a zit. I forgot to put concealer on it to cover it up. It's like if you did not mention it to your friend, but probably would not have noticed. But now that you pointed it out yourself, they're focusing all their attention on your zit. So, first of all, what I want to tell you guys is that the video I uploaded on Monday, the sushi mukbang, where I did the story time of my confession of being a stalker and taking creepy pictures of boys without their consent in public, all that jazz. Sorry. Seriously, like I said, like the tiny little chips from the nachos keep going down my throat because they're so small I don't notice it. So that's why I'm coughing all the time with this mukbang. I'm not lying. Where was I? If you haven't seen that sushi mukbang and the story time yet, I'll link it on the screen right there for you to check out. Make sure to go watch it. I think that is like such a crazy story time I did. It's one of my best sushi mukbangs in my opinion. Don't miss out. Don't miss out on the goodness. I don't know. I was gonna like end that sentence with a different word. Don't miss out on our fun adventures together. Wasn't that so cheesy? Anyhow, I'm gonna move on. So that sushi mukbang and story time linked up in the eye, that video, that was actually pre-filmed. I didn't film it like the day or like the couple of days before my Monday upload. I actually filmed that like a month ago. Sometimes I like to have like a stock of videos like in my inventory just in case when I get super busy like last week. I can edit a video and just like post it because I don't have time to film a video. But for this nachos video, I'm uploading it on Friday the 14th, September 14th, and today is today is Thursday, September 13th, so this isn't pre-filmed. So that's why I can like talk about what I'm about to talk about right now. Does that make any sense? Maybe not. But in my Five Guys mukbang, I'll probably be linking that on the screen as well. I love looking videos for you guys to check out. In my Five Guys mukbang that I filmed last week, I talked about being extremely busy last week. Did that make any sense? Sorry, I probably should provide you guys with dates. So not this past Sunday, but last past Sunday in my Five Guys mukbang, I was like, sorry you guys, I won't be able to upload this week because I am so busy with my life. Please forgive me. I uploaded that video last Sunday, and last week I followed through on that. Like I didn't upload it all because I was so busy. And I just kind of want to give you guys an update on everything that went on that week. I have so many story times to go through because so many crazy. So I don't want to swear on my channel. I'll probably bleep this out. So much crazy shit happened last week. So I'll be talking all about that throughout this month. But I just kind of want to give you guys like an overview of everything that happened last week in my life. Because I love keeping you guys updated on my day-to-day activities. So if you did watch my Five Guys mukbang, where I gave everyone some notice about me being away for a week on my channel, I think I talked about 2 or 3 main things as to the reason why I was away. Oh my god, look at this melted cheese. So this is a nacho, this is a nacho, this is a nacho, like this is a chip, this is a chip, and that's the cheese. Oh, I love cheese like this. It's like thin enough and crunchy enough. So some of the things that went on in my life last week was I actually started a new project at work, and right now I can't tell if I like it or not. This is like getting to like a pretty like sentimental and deep place, but in my life I always like take on new projects, and initially I hate it for some reason. I'm just like I don't want to do this. I want to quit this job or quit this opportunity, and then as I give it more time, it grows on me and I like it more. So hopefully this happens with this new project at work, because right now it's not really my cup of tea, but I'm kind of like still hesitant on it. Like maybe I'll grow to like it, like I said, but who knows? Like, I know this is frowned upon in society. Wow, this is like getting very philosophical. I did not plan for this mukbang to be so sentimental. I know this is like frowned upon in society, especially our capitalistic, our individualistic society, but I feel like I'm naturally just a quitter. Like when I don't like something, I just quit. I don't want to give it a try. I don't want to keep trying working at it. I just quit and like move on to the next thing. So I feel like I have commitment issues, which explains why I am single AF for 25 years. So I guess I'm not afraid to admit that I am a quitter in life, but I am trying to work on that. Like I said, with this new project, my initial reaction is to just quit and not do it. But look at me now. I'm still working on it. It's my second week on this project. So I did not quit. Also, like I said, this mukbang is the first mukbang I filmed in over 2 weeks, I think. Like, again, that sushi mukbang is pre-filmed. I feel like I am so rusty today for some reason. I'm so rusty. I should film mukbangs more often. I've been away for too long. It's like when you take a vacation from work and you come back and you don't even know who your team members are anymore. You don't even know where the washroom is located. You don't even know who's ordering lunch for the office that day. As you can tell, this mukbang is a little bit chiller. I don't want to lie to you guys. I want to be as open as possible. So I don't want to put like an energetic and a happy face, a happy personality just because the camera is filming. There's this like annoying situation going on at work right now. It's just like it's not really anyone's fault. It's just like people have different personalities in society, and it sucks when you have to work with someone who doesn't have the same personality as you. Like, I know I have some younger viewers on my channel. I remember when I was in school, like junior high, middle school, I remember when people used to request specific friends to be in their group for group projects. It's like, oh, can Sally be in my group or can I work with Jacob? And if your teacher was nice, they would be like, okay, yeah, sure, you can work with them, even though the teacher assigned groups. But for some teachers I had, that everyone like in the class hated with a passion because of what I'm about to say. These teachers would be like, "No, no, Jacob, you can't walk the." Sorry, let me try that one more time. No, Jacob, you can't walk the. I can't say this sentence. Oh my God, why can I not say this sentence right now? No, Jacob, you cannot work with Sally because that's not how real life works. In real life, in the workplace, you're put into teams by your boss and you don't really get a say. There we go. Got that sentence nice and clear out. I think that's so true. Like when you were in school and your teacher told you that no, you have to work with these people I assigned you to. You hated that teacher so much. You're like, but Jacob is my best friend and Thomas is a bully. Why do I have to work with Thomas and not Jacob? But in the real world, when you're out of school, you have to work with both your best friend and the bully. That's how I see it now. Granted, like bullying isn't tolerated in the workplace. You just have to work with people you like and people you don't like. Whereas in school, if you ask the teacher nicely, if you're the teacher's pet, you can end up working with everyone you like. Oh my god, I feel like I'm talking so much in this mukbang. Not that talking is a bad thing, but I don't know. I feel like my thoughts aren't coming out as coherently today as I would like them to be. Also outside, not to like have an excuse or anything, but outside it's pretty gloomy, pretty dismal. It's like gray skies, overcast, raining. Well, it's like snowing right now. Yes, you heard that right, everyone. It is snowing on September 13th, 2018 in Canada. More specifically in Edmonton, Canada. Snowing in the middle of September. Global warming is real, folks. This is bad because I feel like my battery is about to die. It has like 1 bar left. I forgot to charge it between my last mukbang and this mukbang. It's been over 2 weeks. But yeah, let's go back to what other things I've been doing last week. So I started a new project at work that I want to quit, but I'm not going to because the world tells you not to be a quitter. So I'm trying to train myself not to be a quitter because I have to conform with society's norms, right? Right. That was sarcasm. If anyone failed to detect that. I had my interview last week, which I'll probably be talking about that in another mukbang. Still haven't heard back yet, if anyone was wondering. Yeah, I think I'll talk about that in a separate mukbang. Like, just like interviews in general. All I have to say about interviews, like this, what I'm about to say sums up my thoughts about interviews so well. You have society. Society tells you not to judge others. You have interviews. Interviews is them judging you. It's people judging you. That's what it is. They're literally judging you, and society tells you not to judge others. Like, what is this? What kind of contradiction is this? The hypocrisy, I tell you, the hypocrisy. I don't get it. I'm just like, who are you to be judging me? Like, do you think you're better than me? Because, like, in my point of view, I think everyone is equal. So, like, stop judging me, okay? But no, you have to put this happy face on for the interviewer, pretend that you wanna. Basically, I don't want to say this on my channel because, like, some younger viewers are watching right now. But, like, you guys like kiss their ass, suck up to them, that kind of stuff. And don't get me wrong, my interviewers were pretty nice. Like, I had way worse interviewers in my lifetime. But it's just, I don't appreciate being judged, okay? Like, but I also get it. It's like they have to use some method of hiring people. So, like, I guess interviews is like the most practical and common method used. I was talking to my friend about this. Wow, I'm never going to get to like the painting part of what I want to talk about today. Oh my god, my battery is literally about to die. Uh-oh. I'm trying to think what I should do. It's like flashing red right now, so it might go any minute. Okay. This is bad. This is real bad. Should I just end the mukbang here? But I want to talk about the painting. Oh no, what should I do, everyone? What should I do? This like flashing red battery symbol is giving me anxiety right now because it can cut out any second. This video can stop any second. Like when I take this bite of the chip, it might just stop. It's still going. Okay, you know what? I think I'm just gonna charge it. I'll charge it, let it charge for 15 minutes, and come back. I think that's the best course of action. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I am back, and let's finally get talking about painting. Okay, so as most of you chopsticks know out there, I recently purchased a new house, right? And because it's an older house, I have to paint the walls myself because I do not want to be spending thousands and thousands of dollars hiring a painter. Now, going into this painting project, I thought it would be so easy. I watched a lot of HGTV. What you see on HGTV is you see the before pictures and then they paint for like 30 seconds and then you see the after pictures, right? Oh boy, it's a lot harder than that. That's what I built my expectations on, what I saw on TV, because up until this point in my life, I've never painted a wall before. I totally underestimated how much work it takes to paint a room. Now, I knew, obviously, it didn't take 30 seconds. Like, you see the before pictures, 30 seconds later, you see the after pictures. Like, I knew it didn't take, what, like 30 seconds to paint one whole room. My expectations were that it would take about 1 hour to paint a room. They were so off. It ended up taking me 1 hour not to paint one room. It took me 1 hour to paint one wall. One wall, just one coat. I also didn't know that you need multiple coats of paint. I always thought you just like roll it on really easily and you're done. So I was like, oh, 1 hour, one room, piece of cake. It is not a piece of cake, hun. The color I'm going for is pure white, like the whitest white possible. The aesthetic I like is like the minimalism. I'll put some pictures on the screen right now to show you what I'm talking about. So just very, very pure white, and then you have like accents of black and grays and like other whites. That's the kind of aesthetic and design I like. So I thought a good base or a good backdrop to all these like grays and blacks would be a pure white wall. No dyes, no tints or anything, just pure white. The whitest white possible. So that makes my job even more difficult because it's easy going from a light shade to a dark shade. Like if the walls were white and you want to paint them red, that's a lot easier than going from red to white. Unfortunately for me, some of the walls are brown, so I'm going from a dark brown to a white, like the whitest white possible. So imagine how many coats that's going to take me. With one room, it took us 4 coats of pure white paint to cover up the brown. And if it takes me one wall, sorry, if it takes me 1 hour to do one wall and that's only one coat, That means if I need 4 coats, that's 4 hours per wall. There's 4 walls in a room. So 4 times 4 is 16 hours just for the 4 walls. You still have to do the baseboards, you still have to do the door, you still have to do the what is that called? The roof? The roof, the ceiling, there we go. We still have to do the ceiling, so I'm budgeting. It's gonna take about 20 hours to do one room. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy? 20 hours for one single room, and I have an entire house to do. Like, oh my god, if 20 hours is for like one normal bedroom, how long is it going to take me to do the living room or the kitchen? Is that going to take like 30, 40 hours each? Like, I'm just so overwhelmed by the idea of painting. I feel like painting is like the most basic DIY home renovation there is. Like, could you imagine doing the plumbing, changing the sink, upgrading your bathroom? Like, that must take like so many hours. And I am the opposite of a handyman, okay? Like IKEA instructions. IKEA instructions overwhelm me, so like I could never be a carpenter or like an electrician or a plumber, like I just couldn't. Like I can't even follow IKEA instructions. I feel like they're pretty like idiot proof. Like painting this house is just going to take forever, and granted, it's not like a big house. I spent $350 on paint alone. I was budgeting like maybe $100. No, 350 on paint. I cheaped out with supplies. I went to the dollar store to buy my brushes and stuff. So maybe that's why it's taking me so long. Maybe with the dollar store quality brushes, they're not as good. So that's why you need to like paint longer with them. I don't know. I bought like a $20 brush before from the Home Depot. And honestly, I couldn't really tell the difference between the dollar store brush and the $20 brush. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy all my equipment at the dollar store. So hopefully like that doesn't backfire on me. But again, even though it's like $350 just for paint alone, compare that to $3,000 of hiring a team and you have to pay for wages and stuff. I think I would still rather do it myself. Maybe I'll hire someone for the kitchen just because I don't want to get the nice cabinets all painted and stuff. The rooms are pretty basic. It's just like literally just going up and down. They're like straight walls, and that still took me an hour per wall. Like, I just don't know how people make painting look so easy. Like, I guess the task itself is easy. It just requires a lot of patience. A lot of patience. All right, so that is going to be all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I do apologize for the lower quality mukbang today. This is like my first mukbang in 2 weeks. I'm still very, very rusty. Still trying to get into the groove, the jive, the flow of things. So do forgive me for that. Hopefully I'll find my rhythm again soon. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet. If you are subscribed, make sure to turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Love you so much, chopsticks, and remember to slay your day.